I have no words. We're here again. Yeah, I need more practice. And so do you. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out. I love this game. This game is amazing. This is one of my favorite games. Oh, I remember such an old story. I used to have a friend whose name was also Lucas. He is the man who introduced me to Minecraft. So thank you, other Lucas. He also introduced me to this because he bought, back then that was when we both had Xbox 360s. This was in like 2012-ish, maybe? Both had like Xbox 360s, and then he got an Xbox One, the original Xbox One. And then he introduced me to Star Wars Battlefront. I didn't even own it, and it was my favorite game. As well as I'm correcting myself, there's no way that was 2012. That was like 2014-ish. But yeah, I didn't own it. It was my favorite game of all time. And here we are. There's a sequel. Minecraft's also my kind of favorite game. I never actually have done this VR mission. Like if you want it in a video. Because I have VR set. Now, you probably read the title and you're like, what? How does this have anything to do? I'm going to teach you. I love this game so much. You should get it, because it's like really cheap. You could like, get it used for like $5 and unused for also like $5. It's really cheap. Xbox One and PlayStation 4. I was about to say Nintendo Switch, but yeah, no. I'm assuming. And also kind of hope. But yeah. I love playing just normal battles on Tatooine. Hard difficulty. So, I'm just going to be giving you tips for this game that you've obviously bought because you followed my advice. Right? It's a fun game. It's rated T, but to be honest, like, it makes sense being rated T, but it's not like T. Like, it's fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna... This has been a very long, weird intro. I'm just going to teach you tips and stuff if this game's new to you. And even if it's not new to you, this still might be helpful. So, yep. Let's see. So, blasters. Some of my favorites. I like sniping from longer distances. I really like the Relby V10. It's pretty good for like multi-use. As well as the A2 ADC. Also a pretty good one. This is a bit more for longer range. The T21B. But this is the God Sniper. Like, you shoot it and then you have to cool it down. But it's instant kill. And it has infinite range. And a really good scope. As well as this one's also a pretty good one. But I don't use it that often. This is a normal machine gun, but I prefer this one. I also kind of like for like if you like handguns, because they are fun. The DT-29, it's got no cooling powder. It must be reloaded manually, but it's pretty helpful because it also has high damage. This one, oh yeah, the A180. This one's nice because it's a multi-weapon basically. You don't get star card hands though, so I only use it really in ones where I can swap out my weapon eventually. This one's also pretty good. I'm pretty sure this is the one the Han Solo uses. As well as the E11's pretty good. I like that one as well. As well as this, if you want to just have a fun, nice game, I like the CA87. Just for a casual play. I don't know which one I'm going to pick this round though. Now I'm going to go, this is like the default one, kind of. Like the default average one for Rebels, and this is the average one for Stormtroopers. I think the Stormtrooper AI actually has E11s. So yeah, I'm going to be going with the A2 ADC. Then personal shields are super helpful because they have quite a bit of health. They're not infinite health, but they have a lot and last for solid like 5 to 10 seconds. So if you're in a sticky situation, you activate your personal shield, you get out of there with the jump pack. Maybe. Jump packs are also really helpful. Explosive shots, they sound good, but they're not that great. The shot's not that explosive. Impact grenades though are pretty good. And bowcasters are alright. But barrages are also really good. So I'm just going to choose that hand. And now let's do some combat tips. Alright. Oh, this one. It spawns like 2 stormtroopers over here to surprise you a bit. So you guys come over here and try to take them out. In this game mode, because if you buy it, but you can buy like the special thingy, like the special full version, and don't play online, you're mainly going to be playing battles. If you want like this kind of experiment, you're mainly going to be playing battles and Walker Assault. But there's also some good air combat, and some of the training modes can be pretty fun. But in this one, how it basically works is when they die, they drop those little token thingies and you go around and pick them up. Pretty simple. However, with the AI, the way it works is if your token is on the ground, it's only on the ground for so long, but once it disappears, it goes to them. They get the points, which I feel like is kind of unfair. But hey, like they have to make it hard somehow. I did put this on hard difficulty, which really isn't hard. It's easy, hard, and then master, which probably, well, it's normal, hard, then master, which really should be called easy, hard, and easy, medium, and hard. Yeah, easy, normal, and hard. Ah, I hate turrets. They can get pretty annoying. It's also really annoying when you snipe people a ton, but then you can't actually collect the points. Oh, as well as the squares that are like the normal squares. Oh yeah, stormtroopers drop squares and rebels drop circles. Then you saw like the fancy circle one that divided into 4. That's worth 5 points. But the normal little circles with the dot in the middle is worth 2. And then the same things with squares, like that's 2 points. And then if I can kill like a heavy trooper, I'll get 5 points. I missed. No, show off some power-ups. I'm very focused. Show off some power-ups in the next book. This is a smart rocket. It is the weapon of the gods. Boom. Yeah, it's just an explosive. It usually fires straight unless you have a vehicle, but you don't usually have a vehicle, so... Not if you have a vehicle, if you're shooting at a vehicle. Sometimes it targets. I don't know if it does with TIE fighters, I think it's only with like walkers.
Very impressive. Keep it up.
So barrage is really helpful for crowd control. If you have a crowd of like 3-ish stormtroopers, barrage is amazing. Or if you just want to shoot it to distract them a bit. As well as aim for the head. Headshots are worth quite a bit and are really helpful in this game. Activating. Yeah, you can use the personal shield. This is a heavy trooper. They're really annoying and I hate them.
Don't let the Imperials win.
They just have machine guns that also don't actually have auto targeting, but it totally feels like they do. Because, like, I've been on Hawk on the top of a mountain, and on the very opposite side of the map, probably like a quarter of a kilometer away, they shot me with a machine gun made for short to medium range, and they've hit me accurately. Still did a ton of damage because there's no damage drop off, which makes sense. Like they are lasers, but still, they shouldn't be able to shoot me from that far. As well as I'm gonna lose this game. How they set it up was they set up normal, hard, and then master. It's basically easy, hard than master. Because hard is way... The difference between normal and hard is way bigger than the difference between hard and master. As well as, especially when fighting against AI, I heavily recommend picking up your fallen LS tokens. Because then they never disappear and never fall into the hands of your enemy.
The Imperials have beaten you to the halfway mark.
They actually beat me to there a while ago. Oh, this power-up that I don't actually remember getting. Oh yeah, I should probably explain it. On the bottom right, you have the power-ups. Yo, you can hold triangle or Y on Xbox to activate number 1, then RB and L, no, R1 and L1, RB and LB on Xbox for the other two power-ups. And then if you click R1 and L1, or RB and LB at the same time, then you get this power-up, the like middle one, that you collect through the little Imperial symbols. That was a thermal imploder, also known as the handheld nuclear bomb. I was so distracted by the missile because it missed me, but it tried to turn around.
Close to their goal.
Yes, they are, because they're going to win. Okay, oh, this one I have is an orbital strike. It's kind of what it sounds like, a giant barrage from space. However, it has to be blue for it to activate. If it's red, that means you're under something and they can't attack. Yeah, that's what it does. However, get out of there. If you have a jump pack, use it, because it does do damage to you, and it does a lot of damage to you. This is a collectible. We're hitting around the map, and really are kind of useless. Hit her! It did hit her, which, like, but it hit me and her. With Sand Trooper? I was killed by the missile. And we lost. So yeah. That was a pretty short game though, so I think I might do another one. Or maybe I'll do some of the training ones. Yeah, I'll do some of the training ones. Actually, let's look at the stats. So yeah, I only got 47 points, which isn't that great out of 100. 31 enemies defeated, 12 headshots, and 6 lives used. So, kind of bad, but anyway. But yeah, the reason I don't have achievements like win on normal difficulty is because I used to play Battlefront like a lot, getting achievements on my original account before I had a YouTube channel. So, yeah. So, let's do some of the training ones. As well as this is what the menu looks like in multiplayer, which I never actually use. If you want, if you like enough, maybe I'll do some multiplayer. However, I would have to buy PlayStation Plus again, because I never actually used PlayStation Plus, especially when I was in Fortnite, because the only thing I can really use it on is deals in the shop and Battlefront 2 and Battlefront 1 online. Anyway, that has nothing to do with it. Over here you have Skirmish, which is newer. It's just got 2 multiplayer modes that you can play by yourself, Walker Assault and Fighter Squadron. I wish it included all the multiplayer ones to play by yourself. Like, some of them only make sense multiplayer, but still would be fun against AI. The missions, training, battle, survival. Battles, you have all the 4 planets that you can battle on. You can also do hero battles, where you play as one of the heroes. Then you have survival, which is kind of fun. It's you or you and a partner survive against basically endless waves of stormtroopers. Then training, introduction to the core mechanics. I do this first because it teaches you how to do some of the stuff. Some of these are really fun. My favorite might be Endor Chase, but I'm going to do Dark Side, because Dark Side is really fun. You play as Emperor Palpatine or Darth Vader, and you just wipe out everybody. It's pretty fun. Look at the tips. In the bottom left corner, there's tips when it's loading, which can be pretty helpful. So yes, my tip is to look at tips. Oh look, now let's... I think after this I have time, I'm going to do Endor Chase, because that's where you There's a stormtrooper and a bunch of rebels escaping to cedar bikes. So you ride a speeder bike, not cedar bike, speeder bike, and wipe them out. I don't know what the thing at the bottom is, but I'm gonna use Darth Vader because he is more fun. I'll watch the cutscene because why not? Guess you can do that in the game.
Destroy them all, my apprentice.
As you wish, master.
So yeah, this one you have to protect your stormtrooper friends
No one
and
alive.
kill everything.
This
Throw
will cut
lightsaber,
you down.
force choke, and just normal cut and stuff. As well as this top triangle one, it's pretty cool. You just swing your lightsaber around crazy. Yes, you can hold the aim button to deflect their blaster shots, but for a limited time. These guys are foreign heavy guns. They're like the red dudes of the Empire. As well as you can do other stuff while you force choke people, which is pretty cool.
Watch out for his lightsaber! Your distance!
They never actually listen to the tips that their commanders give them, do they?
There is no defense.
They're all down. Blast doors opening. Get ready.
Yes, oh yeah. I love the last one. Because the rebels literally pour in. There's hundreds of them.
Die
And they're
for
all
your
so
rebellion.
weak.
Chose this path.
They're trying to counterattack. Hold position.
Move out. Destroy.
Like that.
Maintain fire. Don't let those reinforcements through.
I think this is the one. Yes, this is so fun. So many of them. And then you can just go and kill like half of them. And then force choke. And then stab. And then swing your lightsaber around. So fun. And then deflect all their lasers into them.
The Force is my weapon.
Brutality. Boom! Is that all?
All too
Jeez, dude.
You have done well, Vader.
And it is defeated 27. Okay. I think we have time, so Endor Chase. And another one that I might do in a separate video is Invasion. Invasion is so fun. Cause it's during the Battle of Hoth. And you are in A-Wing and you just take out a ton of walkers. And stormtroopers. There's also little tiny little stormtroopers running across the ground and you can just launch missiles at them. It's so fun. So yeah. Endor Chase. Let's do this.
Those speeders ready yet? They are now. Then get out on your patrol. Yes, sir.
Yep. Just teaches you how to fly a bit. See, I use the left stick,
Confirming no
like the
activity in
one
the
that you
vicinity.
use to move to control your
on my
speed
position.
backwards to a slower and
Understood.
And then the right one you use to go like up and down and turn. Yeah, R to C.
Rebels have overrun our position. They're taking our speeder bikes. Rebels are escaping. All available units, pursue and
Okay, so
engage.
how it works is you hold the, oh jeez. I'm not that great at flying these. as well as in talking while I'm flying, which is probably not the best idea. But if you hold down the left one, that targets
ATSTs
them
are currently
if
deployed in your
they're in
area.
range.
They will engage the rebels on sight.
Yeah, if they have the dots, then they're not in range, but once they have that thing around them, with the little square, then they are in range. So you hold down the left trigger,
Narrow canyons up ahead.
target them, and then the right trigger is obviously shoot. Dude, just, how am I not taking any damage? As well as in the left bumper, L1, to turn. Ooh, took out 2 of them. Ow.
Look out!
Ugh. Killed by yourself. That's the only thing that can kill. Actually, no. Oh yeah, you only have 4 lives. I think you can if you somehow manage to get ahead of the rebels. I'm bad at this, aren't I?
Closing on remaining rebels.
If you manage to get in front of the rebels, I'm pretty sure they can shoot you.
Keep pressing the rebels. We'll have them soon. Visual contact confirmed. Watch out for the rocks.
So yeah, how it works is if you're targeting them and your thing's white, that means you can shoot at them, and there is a chance that you can hit them, I think, but it's very low chance. But if it's yellow, then you can hit them. Try to like turn, so I did like, he was moving a bit left, so I turned my thing towards the left so that like the bolt would make contact with him. Sometimes you do that, sometimes you don't. Speed boost.
Come out to patrol. If you're reading this, enemy extraction
Help.
point has been neutralized.
Damn it.
Continue pushing the remaining rebels. Roger that.
As well as there's a challenge to complete it in 2 minutes and 30
Stay
seconds.
with the enemy.
On my other account,
Careful.
I managed to beat it. It was so hard because you can't die. If you die, it sucks. As well as, yeah, I hate the walkers. They're so annoying. They always push you. I love lives. I can't die. What you have to do is, you can't die. As well as,
Closing on
if
remaining rebels.
you have to like speed boost every time you're available to. Like, I'm pretty sure the maximum you can do it in is like 2 minutes and like 18 seconds. If you're like a god. I didn't lose, I won. You just have to make it to there. You get a command, and you go around. And this dude's like, where'd they go? And they doesn't notice the walker. Which I also sometimes do as well. Hail the Empire. Enemies defeated 7, lives used all 4 of them. But yeah, yep, I haven't completed in this account. So, thanks for watching, because I'm pretty much out of time. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like. Once again, 50% of my people who watch my channel, well, over 50%, I think it's around like 70 actually, who watch my channel are not subscribed. It's free for you. It makes me happiness. So, yeah, go ahead and do that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be ready for the anniversary celebration from the 10th to the 14th of December. And I'll see you guys next time.